Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. In the cyclical flow of history, the rise and fall of any nation is often accompanied by inexplicable phenomena. The Qing Dynasty, as the last feudal dynasty in Chinese history, lasted for a total of 296 years from Nurhasai's founding, with 12 emperors. Starting from the reign of the Guangxu emperor, it endured for 276 years. When considering the Qing army's entry into China, it established a national regime for 268 years. During the Qing era, the unity of this multi-ethnic country was consolidated and developed. The Qing unified various Mongolian tribes, incorporated Xinjiang and Tibet, and actively maintained national territorial sovereignty. By the Qianlong period, China's status as a unified multi-ethnic global power was firmly established. At its peak, the Qing Empire extended west to the Tian Shan Mountains and Lake Balkhash, northwest to Tuna Uriankai, north to the northern deserts and Siberia, east to the Pacific Ocean, including Sakhalin, and south to the Nansha Islands, encompassing over 50 ethnic groups and achieving unprecedented unity. The population exceeded 400 million, nearly half of the world's total. However, in the lead-up to the Qing dynasty's downfall, various strange events left future generations puzzled. These seemingly random occurrences were perceived at the time as ominous signs of national collapse. According to some records, 3 bizarre events triggered widespread concern and reflection. The first was celestial anomalies. In 1898, amidst political turmoil and internal strife within the Qing court, the country's power gradually weakened. That year, many claimed to have witnessed unusual celestial phenomena, such as a red sunrise and strange clouds. In some areas, legends emerged of ominous clouds pressing down on cities, as if heaven were angry. Ancients believed that celestial events were closely linked to a nation's fate. For ordinary people, these anomalies were not merely natural phenomena but warnings about the country's future. As a result, these celestial events sparked panic and unrest among the populace, leading many to question Qing rule. News of the anomalies spread rapidly, especially in rural areas, where villagers gathered to discuss these occurrences. Some even viewed them as omens of impending national demise, creating a strong sense of fear. In many temples, believers prayed for divine protection, hoping to avert disaster. Meanwhile, Qing officials seemed indifferent, as if nothing had occurred. Within the palace, courtiers were preoccupied with power struggles, oblivious to the public's fears. Such an attitude deepened the people's distrust of the Qing government, as they perceived it as incompetent in addressing national crises, leading to despair about the future. Some historians comment that, from a historical perspective, the connection between celestial phenomena and national fate has long been a cultural symbol. In ancient times, many nations expressed dissatisfaction with rulers during periods of unusual celestial events. In Chinese history, similar celestial anomalies have frequently appeared during dynastic transitions. For example, before the fall of the Han Dynasty, there were numerous celestial anomalies, and similar records exist from the Three Kingdoms period. These indicate that celestial changes carried profound symbolic meanings for ancient people. The second bizarre occurrence was strange dreams. Reportedly, Emperor Guangxu experienced an unusual dream in 1898, in which he saw a white tiger roaming the palace. The white tiger symbolizes threat and death, prompting many ministers to interpret this dream as a warning of impending national upheaval. Though Guangxu felt fear from this dream, he felt powerless. The terror of the dream reflected not only personal anxiety but also deep concern for the nation's future. Thus, the white tiger seen by Guangxu in his dream symbolized the coming disaster. Despite his care for the nation's future and attempts at political reform, public historical records show that in the 26th year of the Guangxu Emperor's reign, 1900, the Boxer Rebellion broke out. Empress Dowager Cixi led the Guangxu emperor and over 100 royal relatives to flee to Xi'an under the protection of loyal ministers. After returning to the capital, they accepted the Boxer Protocol imposed by the Eight-Nation Alliance, which had a significant negative impact on China, prompting conservative elements in the court to initiate reforms. In the 27th year of Guangxu's reign, 1901, with Cixi's tacit approval, the Qing government began reforms similar to the failed 100 Days Reform of 1898. But broader and deeper, even targeting the long-standing imperial examination system. The Qing court aimed for systematic reforms in military, bureaucratic, legal, commercial, educational, and social fields, impacting various regions including the Northeast, Mongolia, the Northwest, and Tibet. However, due to the fragmented and sluggish nature of the policies and some officials' lackadaisical attitudes, progress was limited. In the power struggles of the court, Guangxu felt powerless and increasingly despaired about the future, worrying not only for his own fate but deeply for the entire dynasty. As Guangxu's anxiety deepened, political struggles within the court intensified. Cixi's resistance to reform weighed heavily on Guangxu. In his dreams, the appearance of tigers became a manifestation of his numerous anxieties and fears, reflecting the political unrest of the time. Experts note that in ancient Chinese culture, dreams were often seen as prophetic. Many historical records interpret emperors' dreams as symbols of national fate. In the late Qing Dynasty, Guangxu's dreams became a topic of discussion and even folklore, with people interpreting unusual dream phenomena as insights into the nation's future. The third oddity involved strange rumors. As the turmoil of the 20th century escalated, many places buzzed with tales of ghosts and monsters. Ordinary people, displaced by war, found these mystical phenomena added an unsettling atmosphere to their lives, especially during times of frequent conflict and hardship. Many began to believe that these strange occurrences were closely tied to the fate of the nation. For instance, at a folk gathering in 1899, an elder recounted a dream of witnessing the fall of the nation and the ruin of the family, which terrified listeners, who saw it as a sign of impending national doom. Such rumors spread quickly, leading many to seek explanations in their dreams, hoping to quell their inner fears through these mysterious signs. Over time, this growing sense of panic formed a near-collective anxiety. At the same time, these strange rumors fueled societal anxiety about the future. Many families lost their livelihoods due to the turmoil, and the helplessness of the populace made them more inclined to believe in the existence of supernatural phenomena. They sought solace in folklore, hoping for predictions and interpretations about the future. Thus, the spread of these rumors reflected societal contradictions and unrest of the time. Professionals comment that these three inexplicable phenomena on the eve of the Qing dynasty's demise indeed mirrored the turmoil and anxiety of that period. While history cannot scientifically explain these occurrences, they serve as cultural memories, leaving a profound imprint on later generations. Whether through unusual celestial phenomena, bizarre dreams, or strange rumors, these events became the backdrop and symbols of the Qing dynasty's fall, testifying not only to history but also to humanity's reflections on the capriciousness of fate. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.